Hi guys, I'm Dan at VintageVelo.org and today it is day 3 here at Eroica in Tuscany. It's my second day of riding. I rode yesterday on the Legnano. Today it's the turn of the antique English 3-speed. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge because, yeah, of course, I ache a little bit from yesterday's efforts. I think it was about 150 kilometres in the end in the saddle, and ended up doing just under 3,000 metres of climbing. And to be fair, it's the climbing that really hurts out here. The climbs are brutal and long and just challenging, and they sap the strength out of you, especially with some of the damage done by the rain to the Strade Bianchi. So all a bit of a challenge, but we're going to get off in a moment. I had to couldn't do any filming at the start because I was shivering violently. It was super cold this morning, frost everywhere. The sun's just starting to come out, things are warming up, and I've stopped shivering, so that's good. I'm here now at the Castillo de Broglio coffee stop. I'm going to film a few people, jump on the 3-speed, and then get up this first section of Strade. Okay, so I'm out here today on the antique Rust 3-speed. I'll just get you in here. I'm gonna go with basic 3-speed hub on the back, not enough gears, not enough gearing. It's kind of, you know, okay for some hills, no good for other hills, and definitely not enough for anything else. But I have just done a little video there on a guy changing his flip-flop hub. So in some ways, hey, I've got it easy in comparison with a flip-flop. But you know, just never enough. And of course the tyres, big and chunky, and you can't put them over 50 psi. So it's all a bit kind of soft in comparison with like the Legnano we rode yesterday. But there we go, all part of the fun.
Dobbiamo difendere la gloria nazionale. Ragazzi,
la stringi bene, controlli il carro, capito? Con la catena metti sul fucellino. La macchina. Sì. Ok. Adesso lo giri. Vabbè un pochino, no? Dai a schiena. Adesso lo metti dentro.
Nie gemacht, mein Papa.
Bicicletta. Andiamo bene, eh?
How you doing? You English?
Yeah.
Ah, excellent.
Okay.
So
Did you
here,
hear me?
first time, I did. First time for you here, or have you done this
I did
before?
it last year.
You did it? Ah, in the
Yeah.
super heat.
Yes, yeah.
Ah, all of you guys.
Rugby.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well turned out, sir.
I know.
What are you guys riding today? What do we got here? We have,
Swinnerton.
don't see many of those. Like that though, sir. That's very impressive. Let me just getting close on this chap here. Brilliant. And
Yeah.
you're on a nice Bianchi. Can't go wrong. What gearing have we got, guys? Not enough?
Not enough. It's never enough. Never enough.
All right, here we go. Oh, hang on. His base is fairly well set up.
48-36.
My God.
32 to 14.
Well, you can go straight up the, straight up here and...
Face of the Eiger with this.
Yeah. Monte Santa Maria. No issue there. Did you ride you guys ride yesterday as well?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
To the shop.
8 kilometres. That was my training.
That was it.
Yeah.
How far are you going today?
106.
Well, it's a different morning to yesterday. Still really cold though. I'm now on a nice, long, slow climb up some Strade Bianchi. The antique bike. It's going pretty well. I mean, you just have to accept that downhills you're a little bit slower because you just can't pedal. There's no gears for it, but there's a kind of bit of a shoulder rock technique seems to be involved in climbing, which you don't do on a regular bike, but you know, seems to be pretty effective, certainly working. Oh, a few lumpy bits here, let's get over that. But other than that, as I thought, the longer wheelbase on this thing, big bump, it's about 50 centimeters longer than modern geometry, so very, very much more like a modern day gravel bike. Or hang on, tell a lie. Modern day gravel bikes are much more like antique race bikes. But yeah, for me, a little early. Continuing on the trend of everything that's cool. That's really neat. There we have it, at the end of day 3, the second day of cycling. Pleased to report the antique Russ 3-speed made it really, really well. The hub held up nicely, tyres weren't a problem. I've wiped out one of my front brake pads, so I've got to have a little look at that. Something's not set up right. Fortunately, the brakes were pretty good. There were a couple of really steep, dangerous descents that I had to tackle on the Strade on today's route. And it was a good test to see how this held up for the more challenging descent. Going up is up, but coming down again can be pretty risky here. Yeah, very, very happy. As I thought, that longer wheelbase and the chunkier tyres, much more like riding a gravel bike. And it is definitely some more of an upright position, again, like gravel. So I feel a lot fresher and a lot more comfortable. So I think next year, the big Super Heroic is definitely on the cards. In fact, I know it is. I'm going to get it booked in, and I'm going to go check out a hotel as well, because you've got to get ahead of the game here at Eroica. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that set of videos. Do like and subscribe for anything else that's cool to do with vintage bikes. Thanks a lot.